In a small, sun-baked village nestled in the heart of the Sahel, whispers of a royal challenge spread like wildfire. The emir, in his wisdom, had announced that whoever could tell a story so captivating it would last a full week without losing the audience's interest would win the hand of his radiant daughter, Princess Tsara. Suitors from far and wide arrived, each armed with tales of valor, mystery, and love. Yet, in a tiny, crumbling hut on the outskirts of the village, no one suspected that the winner of this challenge would emerge from the unlikeliest of places. Hajia Asabe, a poor widow who struggled to feed her 20-year-old son, Yusuf, sat weaving a tattered mat under a neem tree. Life had been unkind to her. Her husband had passed away when Yusuf was just a boy, leaving her to raise him alone. Yet, despite their poverty, Yusuf had grown into a young man of striking intelligence, his mind as sharp as a scimitar and his heart as pure as a desert spring. One evening, as the village buzzed with excitement over the upcoming contest, Yusuf turned to his mother with a determined gleam in his eyes. "Amana, I will compete in the emir's challenge," he said, his voice steady but filled with resolve. Hajia Asabe chuckled, thinking he was joking. "Kai, Yusuf, do you think a poor boy like you can stand before the emir and the wealthy suitors? Their robes are embroidered with gold, ours barely hold together with thread." But Yusuf smiled, his confidence unwavering. "It is not gold or wealth that tells a story, Mama. It is the heart behind the words. Trust me, I have a story that will last not just a week, but a lifetime." The following morning, Yusuf donned his only decent outfit, a simple Hausa robe his mother had patched countless times, and made his way to the emir's palace. The grand hall was filled with rich merchants, scholars, and princes, all vying for the emir's attention. They looked at Yusuf with disdain, some even laughing at his modest appearance. But Yusuf held his head high, his eyes focused on the emir. When his turn came, Yusuf stepped forward and bowed deeply. "Your Majesty," he began, his voice calm and confident, "with your permission, I shall begin a tale unlike any you have ever heard. A tale that will hold you captive for 7 days and 7 nights." The emir raised an eyebrow, intrigued by the young man's audacity. "Very well, boy. Begin your tale, and let us see if your words are as strong as your courage." Yusuf took a deep breath, his eyes gleaming as he began to weave a story so enchanting, the entire hall fell silent. Yusuf's voice was steady as he began weaving his tale. He spoke of a distant kingdom where an orphaned boy, born into crushing poverty, dreamt of freeing his mother from hardship. The boy was no ordinary child. He was gifted with the ability to listen to the whispers of the wind, the secrets of the stars, and the wisdom of the ancient sands. As Yusuf spoke, the hall grew quieter. Even the emir leaned forward, his curiosity piqued. "The boy in the story," Yusuf narrated, "one day received a message from the stars. Your destiny lies beyond the desert, where gold cannot buy honor, and strength cannot break wisdom." Armed with this cryptic clue, the boy set out on a perilous journey. For 7 days and nights, Yusuf told of the boy's adventures, encountering enchanted oases, outsmarting cunning desert thieves, and solving riddles posed by wise sages. He spoke of the boy's courage and the sacrifices he made to protect those he encountered. Each challenge revealed a lesson: humility, kindness, and resilience. By the 4th day, the entire palace was captivated. No one left the hall. Servants brought food and water to ensure the audience remained seated. The emir's advisors whispered among themselves about the young storyteller's skill, and the emir himself began to see the boy in Yusuf's tale as a reflection of the young man standing before him. On the 7th day, Yusuf reached the climax of his story. The boy finally discovered the meaning of the star's message. True wealth is not measured by gold but by the lives one touches, the love one gives, and the legacy one leaves behind. With this newfound wisdom, the boy returned to his mother, lifting her from poverty and earning the respect of the entire kingdom. As Yusuf uttered his final words, the hall erupted into applause. The emir rose from his throne, his face alight with admiration. "Young man," he said, his voice booming, "your story is not just one of words but of wisdom. You have held us captive for 7 days and taught us lessons that will last a lifetime." The emir descended from his throne and placed a hand on Yusuf's shoulder. "You have proven yourself worthy, not just as a storyteller, but as a man of character. It would be my honor to have you as my son-in-law." Gasps echoed through the hall as Yusuf's eyes widened in disbelief. "Your Majesty," he stammered, "I am but a poor boy from a humble home. I do not deserve such an honor." "Nonsense," the emir said with a smile. "True worth lies not in wealth but in wisdom and integrity. You have shown me that today." The wedding was held with great celebration. Yusuf's mother, Hajia Asaib, was given a place of honor in the palace, her years of struggle finally rewarded. Princess Tsara, who had been watching Yusuf from the shadows of the hall, admired his humility and brilliance, and their union blossomed into a love story as beautiful as the tales Yusuf once told. And so, Yusuf, the poor widow's son, became not just a prince but a Biko. This is the tale of a boy, a widow, and a dream so big it shook the sands of destiny.